What is up, everyone? I am back at it with another vlog. Super late start in the vlog, honestly. It is like evening time. I'm about to get dinner going, but I wanted to come on here and just kind of catch you guys up. I know I haven't really did any pregnancy updates, so I figured this would be a good time to do that because today I got my anatomy scan. I did want to just catch you guys up and let you guys know what has been going on as far as what I've been craving, how I've been feeling. As of lately, I haven't been feeling super nauseous or anything, thankfully. That definitely went away around 12 to 13 weeks. I've been craving a lot of like edamame, fresh fruit, especially grapes and oranges. Those are definitely my thing. Oh, and bananas. What else have I been craving? I don't know. Sometimes I'll eat the, you know, occasional like pickle or something here and there just to get like that tangy, like salty kind of craving out of the way. I am still going to the gym. That is definitely something that I want to keep up doing as long as it's healthy for me. I was really active with my son. My daughter, when I got pregnant with her, I was like, took that as like a little hall pass, like, oh, I don't need to go to the gym, I'm pregnant. But it made me feel super sluggish, really like overgained, or I didn't really eat like super crazy either with her. With my son, I noticed I was able to get a boost of energy after working out, and it just made me feel good, like to be able to stretch. Having a baby in my 30s versus my 20s with the other kids, I'm feeling it, you know? I definitely feel way more pregnant, and then my stomach definitely popped at like 19, 20 weeks as well. I'm starting to feel movements. I've been feeling this for the past week now. Around 19 weeks is when I started to notice that they were consistent and daily movement, like in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. Like, it is very, very, very real now that I can feel baby move, which is super exciting. I mean, I did feel it early on in like, I want to say maybe 12 to 13 weeks, but there were little flutters. There were nothing super noticeable. Maybe I was gassy, but I do want to let you guys know that I've been feeling consistent movements recently in the past week, and it's been great. And this baby is active. I feel like this one is super active, way more active than my other two. I know at my last prenatal appointment, at that ultrasound, my doctor had also mentioned that I have a super active baby. And then today at the 20-week anatomy scan, you could see the baby moving a ton. I could feel him moving or feel her moving. Honestly, don't even know what it is yet. We'll get to that in a minute. One thing that I've definitely noticed, I'm pretty sure it's a pregnancy symptom, is I've been kind of itchy. I've been so itchy and I need to stop itching. I feel like I'm itching like on my arms, on the top of my legs, like my thigh area. Even my husband sees me. He's like, yo, stop itching. I'm like, I know, I need to. I bought some lotion to kind of help with that. I want to say I was itchy with my son. I remember being itchy with him. As far as the anatomy scan goes, I had that earlier today, and today this was actually the first appointment that my husband was able to make it to, because he either had to watch the kids when the kids weren't in school yet, or he's been at work. So I've just been going on my own, but he actually got to see the baby, which made it super real for him because he saw the baby move, and that was pretty cool. And I did tell the ultrasound tech, she asked me right in the beginning before we even got started if I wanted to find out the sex, but I was like, no, it's okay, we're gonna find out at birth. She's like, so you don't want me to write it down on a paper, put it in an envelope? I was like, no, we don't need any of that. Honestly, in the back of my mind, I almost did, and I was like, no, Shara, don't do this. Don't do this. This is not what you want. I'm surprised that my husband didn't say anything, and he was just like, okay, let her do her thing, I guess, you know? So we were doing the ultrasound. She was just measuring off everything, and then I got to see baby the whole time she was doing that. It was time to look at the sex and look at, you know, all of the waist and below areas. So she kind of turned the screen so I couldn't see, and I ended up just looking at the ceiling the whole time she was doing all of that. Jesse was definitely like peeking over and trying to see if he could see anything, which he probably doesn't even know what he's looking at, but he tried, I'm sure. One thing that the ultrasound tech did say that I did catch as she was looking, she murmured under her breath, he's so active. And I just like kind of like, he's so active? Like what? I didn't even look at her. I was like just pretending like I didn't hear that. Maybe it was just me hearing things. I confirmed it with my husband after the appointment. I was like, did you hear her say he? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I wonder if she's like playing me right now, if I'm like being thrown off or anything. I don't know. I'm not really gonna take that and assume that it's the boy completely. Lately, I have been getting girl vibes. Like when I first found out I was pregnant, I was getting boy vibes. And then from like 13 to like 17, 18 weeks, I've been getting girl vibes. And then from 19, when I kind of started showing, till now, I've been kind of like getting boy vibes. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a boy. Him and Caden will definitely be closer in age. They'll still be able to play and do things together versus like having Amaiya, who is the oldest, and the youngest girl, them being 8 years apart, because that's how many years my sister and I were. We didn't get really close up until she like graduated high school. I moved out when she was like 9, 10 years old, so I didn't really get to like see her grow up or any of that. Only saw it through, you know, social media and whatnot. I think it would be pretty cool to have a boy, but either way, we're gonna be really excited for it. Like I said, I've been getting all gender neutral clothing. It is what it is at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really pressed if it's a boy, I'm not really pressed if it's a girl. I'm just really excited that we're having another baby. We weren't planning this. It happened while I was still on birth control. It was a very shocking surprise, to say the least, that we were going to expect another, because I had no baby things. Like, I gave away everything that I owned. That was baby stuff, period. I cloth diapered Caden. I sold all of my cloth stash. I figured I didn't need it. I sold it in San Diego, so now I am restocking up on my stash and buying cloth diapers here and there, trying a few different ones that I remember I like. The majority of baby stuff that I have gotten is used, including this stroller right here. I kind of want to make another video on like baby on a budget, where I kind of show you all the stuff that I've thrifted. Just give you an idea that you could totally buy stuff in decent to perfect quality used and not have to spend full price on everything. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some pictures. This is baby's profile right there. Got a little front view. I don't know if you can see, 2 eyes, nose area, cheek area, and then the mouth right there. So cute. Some hands, which it looks like his hands are kind of like balled up. Super nervous at how quick everything is flying by, actually, because I feel like I'm so unprepared still. Like, I haven't even shown you guys the belly on here. Let's go ahead and do that. Here is the belly, and I feel like I'm definitely carrying pretty low. There the baby is. So crazy to see my body transform again. But yeah, so there is my update. Just wanted to fill you guys in on what has been going on lately, because I know I haven't really been talking too much about baby the past couple vlogs or so. It's time for me to start dinner. We're making pho tonight. I'm going to show you guys how I make pho in the Instapot. I did not make this recipe myself. I actually got it from a YouTuber that I follow. His name is Quang Tran on YouTube. What caught my eye and what got me interested is he made pho in his Instapot, and I was like, okay, I need to hop on that, because I know pho takes forever to make. He literally makes pho in less than 2 hours, which is super impressive, because if you know how long pho takes, it's no joke. It's super quick and easy for me to follow. Let's go ahead and start making the pho. So I start off with boiling the oxtail for about 10 minutes. Once that's over with, I go ahead, rinse the oxtail out, clean off all the impurities just so the broth can remain clear as possible, and then I go ahead and fill up my Instapot with 4 quarts of water. Seriously? Okay, so my camera decided to do its own thing and completely shut down. It totally did not even film any of the stuff that I just did right now. So I'm gonna quickly go over that. I put in a whole onion, as you can see right here. And then I put about 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. I usually put in a little bit more for taste, but we'll get to that once this is done. I like to put in these seasoning packets right here. So these seasoning packets we kind of cheat at. We actually found these in San Diego when we were at one of the Asian markets, because we're looking for actual all of the ingredients separately, but we found these and I was like, I wonder if these work any, so we gave them a try, and luckily we were able to get some of these on Amazon and they were able to ship them here. So this is what we went with. It kind of helps, because trying to find ingredients, especially like that isn't Japanese, is very hard sometimes. So thankfully these were on Amazon. You get a pack of 2 for like like $9, I think it is. In this 4-quart pot of water, I like to put 2 of these packets in here. All the seasoning that you need is in here. So you have the star anise, the cloves, the cinnamon, the ginger. Throw it all in there. You don't need the cheesecloth to put the seasoning in or any of that. We get very good flavor out of it. The oxtail, the seasoning, and the onion is all in here to start at making the broth. I did put some granulated sugar. I didn't have sugar rock, so I just kind of substituted for granulated. I don't think they even have sugar rock here. Honestly, I haven't seen any, so I put a tablespoon of this in there. And another thing that's nice about the Instapot is not having to cook it for like the whole day. I know one of my girlfriends, she makes amazing pho, and she's Vietnamese. It takes like 8+ hours basically to cook the broth alone. It doesn't evaporate any of the liquid, and then the meat is super, super tender, so it's good. Seal the Instapot, pressure cook it, and we're gonna go for an hour and a half. All right, and then that's it. Super simple, super easy, and super quick. You have chocolate chip on your cheek, dude. Bruh. You want to see pictures from the ultrasound today? Daddy was there too at the appointment today. Look, that's the baby's head.
Wow, he's big.
Hmm?
He's big.
He? He?
Yes, he.
This girl thinks it's a he.
Yeah, because it is a he.
Why?
Because I found my dreams. I'm agreeing with mom. I'm agreeing with mom. Yeah, definitely. You guys are gonna be.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the baby is. How are you gonna agree with me then?
I don't know. Its lips is right there, and then
no,
its eyes.
it's a side of the face.
I thought that was his head. This is his head.
Yeah, the whole thing's his head. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. There's the baby's little toes.
There's his little. Okay.
This girl is in for a rude awakening if this baby comes out a girl. She already has it in her mind that it's a boy.
When we find out I'm gonna wear blue, I'm gonna FaceTime you. It's a boy, mom. You buy me LOL today.
So we made this bet, okay guys? Just a fun little bet. If it is a boy, because that's what she thinks it is, she's literally 100% certain that I have to buy her one of those. It's like the LOL dolls, the big ones, right? Barbie doll size. Oh, is that what it's called? I told her, I was like, I will buy you an OMG doll. That's the deal if it's a boy. And if it's a girl, no OMG doll, and she has to share her room.
Yeah. You should still give me the OMG doll. The girl would want an OMG doll too.
Ew, the girl is not gonna know what an OMG doll is. So this is his face, the front of his face.
Oh my god!
What? Can you see it?
Oh my god!
What? Why does the baby look like he's smiling though with the big cheek? Do you see him?
The black and white image of us. Oh my god, that's so creepy. Oh. Oh. And his eyes open. Then he's like smiling at me with that. Ah! What the heck? This picture looks so awful. Stop looking at me. It looks so realistic.
She said it looks like a black and white image of us.
Look. So can I have the picture? Can I have the picture?
Why are you
I can't believe we look like that.
Yeah, that's what you look like.
That's his face.
Yes, his eyes, his nose, his
eyes.
cheeks.
His eyes are those black dots, right? His eyes are those black dots, right?
Yes.
At least is he closing his eyes?
He's like this.
Oh, heck no.
It's just an ultrasound picture. That picture, she shook right now because you can see the eyes, the cheeks, the nose, the mouth. Does not know how to handle that picture. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's been a pain lately. Every time I try to film something, it ends up doing some memory card error stuff, and then it ends up not saving what I was previously recording. And I was showing you guys what I was doing to the finishing broth, and it cut out. I actually just put fish sauce to taste, and then I put salt in there to taste as well. It turned out to be about like 3 tablespoons of salt or 5 more tablespoons of fish sauce in there. Kind of mixed it up, did it to taste. So your preference on that. The broth came out pretty clear, and it's super tasty now. I'm boiling the noodles and getting the condiments ready. I'm gonna go ahead and try these and see how these end up working for the pho. I ended up getting a few of each, and then I'm like, you know what, let me just try whichever one and see which one works out. I have a feeling these are gonna be good though. The awesome thing about living in Japan is the thinly sliced meat. I like to get some of the thinly sliced meat here. And I got this at Max Value as well. The noodles, that's where I got the noodles, Max Value. All the vegetables I ended up getting at Max Value, except the jalapenos. The jalapenos I was able to get at the commissary. The jalapenos that they have here in Japan are not spicy. Really weird, even with the seeds in them, they're not spicy. I'm hoping these are the ones from the States because we kind of sometimes import produce like that from stateside. We're about to find out if those end up working out. I don't like to throw it into the broth, I just leave the oxtail in there. Just let the broth cook it. That's how thinly sliced it is. The broth just cooks it itself. It's so good, so good. See how the meat is just starting to cook right in the heat. Ooh, this looks so good. That looks good.
I think it actually came out better.
How is it? It's good? Is it flavorful? Oh, good. Is the oxtail tender?
It's good.
Yes. Good, guys? That pho dough. Oh my gosh, I hit the spot. I was gonna ask the kids if they want a dessert, but he is knocked out. Oh my goodness. That pho got him good. Alright, Amaiya, do you want dessert, baby?
How do I get that back? When I did my
I got some ice cream. Got some of these at the grocery store today. I definitely like trying out all the Japanese desserts, snacks, and ice creams. I be craving mostly healthy things, but when I indulge, I don't feel bad. That's another reason why I like to stay fit during pregnancy for life, period, because I get to indulge in whatever the heck I want because balance. You know what I'm saying? Want one? I think we're just gonna call it a night. Jesse's already upstairs in bed. That's it for today. We'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Bye.